until we're in combat.
Alrighty, welcome everyone to session 28 of Tooth and Claw. It has been over the week, I promised, but here we are. Last session, let me pull up my notes real quick. Last session, you guys hatched a plan with D'Artagnan after leaving the labyrinth. You guys decided, found out that the Suriname, man of war class airship, captained by one Dunlas Window, a pirate captain that Calgus spited a long
he's
time
my
ago.
friend.
Oh, yes, the best of friends. You found out that he is parked and still hunting you guys. You guys approached the ship under the cover of darkness, utilizing Pass Without a Trace phenomenally. You explored the bottom of the Suriname and found out that the crew of the Suriname ended up killing Phalanx, the Clockwork Sphinx. However, in a journal, or one might call it a diary, of Dunlas, you found out that he was able to take the core of Phalanx, place it into the ship via some Arcano technology, and the ship is now running extremely efficiently. Calgus, with a quick tinkerer's check, realized it might be possible with time to revive the consciousness of Phalanx with access to the heart. As you guys are exploring the Suriname, you were ambushed by an assassin who really fucked Vina up. Let's just call it what it was.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that.
And at the end of the combat, the assassin's dying words as he looked at Artie was, "My lord." We pick up mid-level of the Suriname, an assassin dead at your guys' feet, a little bloodied and a little battered. What would you guys like to do?
So, am I getting that soul?
Yes, you can have the soul.
Okay.
Gotta pay the troll toll.
Yes.
And does Artie see this? Because that was at 28 sleight of hand.
That's right. I didn't roll. Give me a second.
Chelsea, do you want a level 1 for wounds?
Mika,
you know
Iris,
what? I'll
Iris
take
does
it.
not believe Artie saw it.
1d8 plus
Does not
4.
believe.
Correct.
I hate that phrasing.
I'll let you roll
Alright.
it, Chelsea.
Huh?
I'll let you roll it.
Oh, 1d8. Got it.
Plus 1.
And then, just for my note taking, so I know whose souls I have. What's his name?
It's gonna
Or
be
like-
Nameless Assassin.
Okay.
Plus how many, Kyle?
4.
4. Okay, that's right. Okay.
All I'm saying is I can use him later on if I need to for information. He can answer how he wants to, but...
For sure. Artie will go over, and he'll kind of remove the hood on this guy, and you see Artie has a very telltale kind of like a mohawk of feathers that are multicolored. As he removes the hood of this guy, you see a Saurian, very similar to features to Artie, but not exactly, with a plume of feathers down their back.
So is it someone from his
family? Yeah. Calling him
or
Lord.
his house?
Yeah.
I imagine, Calgus, do you ask Artie that?
Yeah.
Artie will kind of pause and he'll be like, in a sense, yes. You watch as Artie removes a ring. It looks like a silver signet ring, but off this
King signet?
Yeah, like
Red mana.
yeah, kind of. He takes what looks to be a silver signet ring off this assassin's finger, but it's completely blank. He'll just kind of roll in his fingers for a second and be like, my family has a number of assassins in its employ. The Nameless are among the highest honored. So Mika, when I say Nameless Assassin,
It's not him being lazy.
That's the name of, like, yeah. Mhm.
Yes. The Nameless is the title of assassins that the Aussies employ.
I'm starting to feel bad for my decision.
Artie will kind of look at the ring. Do any of you want to keep it? It's a plain signet ring. There's nothing of value other than the silver.
I'll take it, because I can maybe use it for something.
He'll just kind of toss it to you, Calgus.
I'll catch that shit.
Calgus, do you have any detect magic at all?
Not going, but I do.
I was gonna
Okay.
say I do too.
Not a big deal, but just write down silver insignia ring. Oh, that's Natalie. I got confused.
Hi, Natalie.
They say hi.
I need everyone to make me perception checks.
Oh, my mortal enemy. First, roll with the new dice, Chelsea.
I'm rolling my buy dice too.
Rolling my Mitsuri dice.
That Sophia helped pick out.
Chelsea, I can't use these dice.
Oh no.
How does a 1 sound? A nat 1.
Uh-oh.
Even hurt.
I love how it gets shorter and shorter.
And I think I had the best roll.
You're actually deaf now. It's over.
It's all ogre now.
How many? I have a shirt that says "Get Ogre" and I should have worn it. Nathan? Oh. Oh.
Natural 20.
Bro.
Go.
Yay! Oh, we got a nat 1 and a nat 20.
I'm a woman.
Okay. Iris, pretty on brand that you're worried about Artie having seen you snatch a soul. Bud. Bud, in large part, is kind of not really the dad of the group, but definitely kind of like the overwatcher of the group. He hangs back. He's a sniper. He's used to minute details. They matter. So for a moment, when Artie's kind of face just flickers, it's the briefest of moments. A small frown and a look of confusion.
Hey, Artie, what's going on?
It could be nothing.
It also could be what?
The Nameless don't work alone. As he says that, you guys hear screaming from outside the ship, as though somebody is in pain.
Oh.
All right, we fucking. I'll book it.
I have 5 hit points, bro.
I'm not gonna run per se.
How did you get down to 5?
I got my ass kicked by the fucking.
You got your ass kicked too?
Oh yeah.
Okay. It's been a long time.
Yeah, no, it really has. Yes.
I'm like, oh, 5 hit points. Okay.
What's with the two of us getting into situations where we get our asses kicked? Like the dragon,
Everyone's misogynistic. Everybody's misogynistic. I swear to God.
It's because Mason doesn't want to throw an attack into a dude that has 141 HP.
That's a good point.
Or
Okay,
a 20
in my defense,
AC.
who is the assassin gonna hit? The squishy sorcerer or rogue, or the walking tank?
Listen.
You bring up a fair point.
I'm just a girl.
Bina, as the screams kind of like die and start and stop, it's very obvious it's Valencia.
I'm going.
Stop it!
I'm sorry, Vina would.
What if it's like a kangaroo?
Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna like full on
Cautiously, but
sprint, but I'll go.
swiftly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You
I'll
know?
do like I won't run. I'll do a little jog.
Alrighty. So the only real decision you guys have to make right now is if you're going to go. So the midsection of the ship and the bottom section of the ship, there's no windows to speak of. You go to the top section of the ship that would overlook kind of the courtyard where you guys saw everything earlier, or you could go to the bottom section of the ship where you're not going to have a bird's eye view, but you are going to have a more direct access point to the kind of like the valley where all the soldiers and everything you saw when you were planning this battle are kind of staged.
I mean, I can fly.
I was gonna say I can fly. I might go up top, and if I need to come down, I'll come down. But I'm better
and,
range.
and there's stairs and stuff. Like you don't have to fly at this moment. It's just essentially going
but I
up
mean,
or going
yeah.
down. Yeah.
Because then I could go out the
Yeah.
window to get.
Yeah, for
I'd
sure.
like. I personally want vantage point, so I'm going up.
Okay.
Where am I still able to deactivate all the all the ballistas and shit? Because I feel like
So-
I'm better off doing that.
I forgot that
So
was.
you're gonna need to get to Phalanx's core, which is at the top back of the ship.
I'll
Oh
go
god,
up.
are we splitting the party?
Are the two really
I-
low health ones just
No, Brandon's going top.
true?
Yeah, I'm going up.
True.
So far, we're going up. Then, yeah.
Okay. Everybody's going up?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Now we can launch up Rule 20.
Oh, good lord. Okay.
I'm making.
That's
a
so
point of
nice, I
saying
don't
that
have to
I'm in
do
the
any
front of the
transition or
fucking
anything.
party.
It's just here. This is actually really nice. On the streaming side of things.
All the little sounds of joining.
I think I have those sounds turned off.
Also, I'm gonna say and just guess the party is not moving carelessly, so I'm gonna have
No.
you guys all roll stealth checks.
Holy shit! I just nat 20 on the stealth check. Let's go.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
For a total of 22.
You know what's really funny about that is I rolled a 14 and I still got higher than
Oh,
you,
that's
which kind of
right.
rogue.
And Mika, go ahead and roll me a d4 for me.
Why? V4?
Yep, d4.
4. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Okay.
There we go.
Guys, remember when we fought a giant T-Rex?
No, I was the T-Rex.
You
Which one?
Oh!
I was gonna say
That's
this is-
right.
Because I made the correct decision by drinking things that I didn't know what they were.
That's
we have fought a
right.
T-Rex. We have fought a T-Rex
That's
though.
true. We haven't fought a T-Rex, but that. Oh my god.
That
But that
was
was me, and- Am I looking at Mason?
Yeah, but
I'll
that's,
narrate it. Give me a second. Okay.
That's ugh.
So, as you guys quickly make your way through the bowels of the ship, the D4 was to determine where you guys popped up. You pop up very slowly to the side of the ship, kind of nearing the back, but not quite there, and you see the scene before you. So on the main deck of the ship, where you now find yourselves, you see the 3 animated ballista, all trained on the courtyard below you. You see a couple of sailors intermixed in between there, human sailors. As you look down into the courtyard, you see D'Artagnan had told you there was a giant cannon. But what D'Artagnan may not have known is this giant cannon is giant, a moving, hulking amalgamation of iron and steel and Arcanotech calculus. You can see the whirring gears and the parts of Phalanx that have been fused into this and kind of bastardized. Down below, in a giant spell circle, you see Valencia in a small cage that looks to be pulsing with purple, like a sickly purple light, trying very hard not to yell out in pain, but every once in a while breaking down and screaming. Behind her, a little ways, oh, no, that's the wrong one. You see Captain Dunlass pacing back and forth, muttering to himself. And behind him, you see a shadow of a figure that looks very similar to the Nameless that you just killed, whispering in his ear. And he'll just kind of clear his throat and he'll be like, you can see he's monologuing, but he's 120 feet down from you guys. You can't hear what he's saying, but he's making like wild gestures with his hands. He's got kind of a fevered look in his eye. He has no fucking idea where you guys are.
Nice.
But
I wanna
it
kill
looks
that
like he's just
bastard.
assuming that you're close enough to hear, which at this point in time you are not.
Okay. Chelsea's gonna leave quick
And come back.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Yep.
Ah,
Yeah. Is he not
Okay.
frozen anymore?
how am I doing now?
Good.
Perfect.
And other people were freezing too, so it was absolutely fine. It's just
Calgus,
Mhm.
earlier you kind of got that pulse from the Magic Forge. You know that behind the Ballista, a little over this way, you can probably find the room to Thalanx's core.
Okay.
But how would you guys like to go about this? Right now, Valencia is still very much in pain in the magic circle. You see as Dunlass is waving his hands around every once in a while, he'll kind of like snap his fingers. The cage will pulse that sickly purple, and you can just see pain radiating across Valencia's face every once in a while, intermittently calling out.
Is the sigil set up specifically just to do pain, or is it doing anything else?
Calgus, roll me an Arcana check.
While he's doing that, is there anything that I can heal myself with up here?
Go ahead and roll me an investigation. It's a high DC.
23.
23.
Arcana.
With a 23 Arcana, no. As you look at this sigil, to deal pain it wouldn't be a very complex magic circle, right? It would be a spell that'd be consistent, hurting you. It could be like a bonfire. This cage appears to be somehow harnessing Valencia's power
Okay.
and redistributing it somewhere. Additionally, it can cause pain and it can be used to manipulate her. But right now, it seems like they're sapping
That was
magic
a
from
nat
Valencia,
20 for a
but life
32
force.
sound.
With a
Do I
32 Iris, you see as you take a little closer look, two of the soldiers on the deck are tin, so they're kind of like copper arcano tech. There is one human soldier that looks to be in charge on the deck over here, and on his back kind of bandolier, there is a single small health potion.
All bad for that.
Is this the asshole that's hurting Valencia?
That is certainly the asshole who's hurting Valencia. And as you
Okay.
guys look a little closer, one of his hands, there's a small spell focus,
And he's
and
fruity. Sorry.
the small spell focus that is pulsing the same kind of sickly purple light.
Hmm.
And which one is
Interesting.
the human soldier that has the health potion?
This one right here.
It's just popping up as like a thing for me. I can't see where he actually is. Like which one he actually is. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. So you said it's a spell focus in his hand.
It looks to be kind of that nature
So
of
it's like
item.
it's an object.
A little silver orb that he's holding in his hand. Yes, kind of like some sort of magic object. Could be a spell focus,
Okay.
could be something else, but
So you'd say it's
most akin to
probably
a spell
less
focus.
than 1,000 pounds, right?
He is actively holding it. But yes, probably less than 1,000 pounds.
Okay. My plan is to just for, you know, others. I'm absolutely going to use the telekinesis spell to rip that spell focus out of his hand.
I'm gonna run over and try to turn off all the automated stuff.
Okay. So, what I'm going to say is you guys give me initiative, and you guys are going to get a surprise round. Because as you start moving around on top of this deck, people are going to start noticing.
Love having advantage on initiative rolls.
Barbarian
Mhm.
things.
And net.
And it-
Damn. We're packing with these stealth rolls. Or initiative rolls.
Innate rolls, yeah.
And it
And it
rolls.
rolls.
Sorry. Okay, I'm rolling now. I was just.
Nothing to be sorry about.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ooh.
So how many squares would it be? 20-foot cube.
Oh boy. Jesus Christ, you guys.
What?
Not me, though.
We're back.
Chelsea, thank you for keeping it even.
Yeah. Also, my Discord freaked out when I tried to turn on my camera, so I just not.
Fair.
Fair.
I think it's when I'm just having too much up. It's like not happy because
Right.
Mason's frozen again, but not. Wait,
Oh.
Brandon's also frozen, but Mika's not.
Arr.
Oh no, Brandon's
Right.
not. But it's Mason. It's absolutely at my end.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, you're fine for.
Well,
yeah.
I wonder if maybe something with Discord,
I
running roll
would
20
guess.
screws with your capture.
yeah, maybe,
Right.
or just like,
Screw
It's a
Just
this
Discord
lot.
as a whole.
or maybe it's Nathan spamming the.
Yeah, Mason, you're taking.
I'm
Mason, you're
kidding.
taking a big drink, and Chelsea's capture taking a big swing.
Bro, he do be
I-
drunk and
I feel like I'm gonna need alcohol for this whole day.
I was literally about to
I-
say the
That's
same
the
thing.
one thing I'm lacking in this apartment, except for Mason's brew
I
that you
took-
gave me.
You don't want to drink that? Is that what you're
I'm
saying?
not-
You just hate Mason's brew that much?
No, it's. I'll probably save it for
Last
some kind of
one.
like personal D&D night. Like the next time that I go to their D&D campaign.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mason, you gotta make me one of those. I'll pay you for it.
I haven't had any good recipes that I've been particularly happy with. I have the one I'm workshopping for Kyle's birthday is a pumpkin spice,
'Cause I like pumpkin.
but workshopping is the right word for it because I'm not really happy with where it
Wow.
is.
I
So
still
not my
haven't
birthday?
tried
No,
the
No,
one,
you're a new 21-year-old. You don't
the
get a brew
blueberry,
yet.
whatever. I haven't tried it yet.
Blueberry vanilla. Yep,
Mhm.
we're still working on that one.
Kyler, are you gonna get
but-
white girl wasted?
I am. Hey, fuck you. I like pumpkin. Fuck you.
Oh, wait. Excuse me for a
What just happened?
I break down the good stuff.
I have a
I
feeling
left.
that Mason
So from
spilled
Kentucky?
something.
Oh, probably.
he saw the good stuff and he's getting the good stuff.
He is the good stuff.
I'm gonna go get something to drink.
Hell yeah, brother!
Twinning.
Oh, I don't get to see.
Winning.
I think that's so funny that only Mason is frozen.
Yeah,
Arguably the most important.
arguably, but I don't think so. Anyway. I will say it's kind of it's interesting trying to relearn how I do all this shit.
Tell me about it.
It's like, how do I make all this work well together? And then it's like, it's getting back into the swing of it a little bit.
Mm.
Alrighty. So as I said, you guys are gonna have a surprise round, and that is going to start with Mr. Kalgus.
It's gonna be very interesting. Me and Steel Defender are gonna just run to the doors and try to get through.
Absolutely. Yep. The door is locked.
I'm gonna have.
However, it's not a necessarily thick lock. You could either shoot it or just bull over it with Steel Defender's charge defeat.
That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have Steel Defender just fucking right through that bitch. So we're going loud, right? Like that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the Steel Defender's going right through that fucking door. Do
All
I
right.
need to make an
Crash,
Okay.
bang. You're through the door.
Sweet.
Alrighty.
I still have an action technically. What do I see?
So, inside the room, you see a swirling vortex of blue and gold sphere with clockwork, kind of like symmetry moving and like shifting, hooked up to coils and cables, and it appears that from your experience, this is a very rudimentary, like, hot wiring of an engine, essentially. It's like, this shouldn't work, but we're just going to force it in this. All right.
Okay.
So now, Brandon, what you're going to need to do is go up and see your mom. She has a puzzle box for you. And you're going to have to solve that. No, I'm joking. Give me a...
I was gonna
I was like,
lose
Mason, that's
my
fucking
shit.
insane.
I was trying to do the math. I'm like, when did he give this to my parents? How long has he had this?
He could have mailed it.
That's it.
Yes. No. Give me a Tinker's check.
Oh yeah, God, give me advantage because I'm an artificer and I get advantage with Tinker's tools. Where's another D20? I just have a bunch of spin downs. All right, 21.
21. Give me a second. I gotta see if I'm gonna be real sad if this doesn't work anymore.
Good. Or in combat, I gotta switch my music. That actually wasn't supposed to be an advantage. I realized it's double my proficiency bonus, but I rolled a 13 and a 12 on my die. So do you want me to reroll on a single die? And then do the
I'm
correct
sorry,
amount?
what happened again?
So I thought my tool proficiency thing was advantage, but it's actually I get double my ability bonus to it. So do you want me to reroll?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Because it's double my proficiency bonus, so 20. That's gonna be a 29 then.
29. Okay, well, it's gonna make it a little easier on you then.
Because it was 17 plus 12.
Jesus Christ.
Smart boy.
You know, if I happen to go down, at least I have advantage on death saves.
Sliding.
Open,
Okay.
open the link, Brandon.
Okay. Do I hit start or?
Yeah.
What?
He has a puzzle to do.
Oh wait, what?
Time out. Let's see what. Okay, excuse me. So, you're gonna click instead. Go back to that first page.
Okay.
You are
Right.
gonna click the 7x749 piece. So drop down tab, 7x749. Start new game.
Am I just
What
trying to go as
game
fast as
is it?
possible?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Oh, what
Yep.
am I even trying to do here?
So you're not gonna be able to take another turn until you finish that.
Okay. I can't move it.
It's a sliding puzzle, Brandon. So you move the things to the open slots.
I literally I'm trying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Weird. So you can't click one of the
Oh,
sliding
you
pieces?
to double click it.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to click and drag. Okay, cool.
Brandon, just
Oh.
remember the Freddy the Fish game. Right? Wasn't it Freddy the Fish?
Bro's locked in. Look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, let him focus, let him focus, let him cook.
Holy shit, this is okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I passed my turn. What
It's gonna be
the
Curran's turn.
I'm gonna do the one thing that Curran knows best. Head empty, run at people.
Ooh.
I'm moving there. I'm gonna pop a rage.
Okay.
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
My first attack is going to go towards the assassin.
Okay. What I will also say is as Calgus starts interacting with this core, you see the ballista on the ship go haywire. They're not shut down, but they're not actively targeting you guys.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. I like that.
Alrighty, Curran, do your thing.
Does 21 hit the assassin?
Give me.
Huh?
I like that.
No.
21 will hit.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna pop a wild shape to instantly do 40 damage to him.
Oh my god.
Yay.
Also, if I start talking to myself, just tell me to shut the fuck up.
No, I think it's great. Like, no, we need that for content, Brandon.
Yes.
Kyle, you see that assassin kind of wheel back as you strike them, and you notice there's a bow on their back. Fucking 40 damage. My god.
You're the one who gave it to me, Mason.
I make bad choices all the time. What'd you like to do next, Kyle?
I would like to aim my second attack at the fucking dickbag captain.
Okay. Dunlass, absolutely.
Does a 13 hit him?
No,
Okay.
it will not.
Alright. Well, that's bonus action, so I pass my turn.
Copy that. We are going to move on. Third player.
It's Nathan.
Bud.
Is anyone undead?
Go ahead, roll me an investigation check.
I would love to. Would that be with advantage?
Yeah, I don't see any reason not.
I mean, I've died twice.
I mean, technically, technically, Calgus.
Unnatural
like-
20.
Unnatural 20. But technically, as you kind of like scan for undeath, Phalanx, while not alive, was a creature. And whatever this walking monstrosity with a cannon for an arm and like a blade for another arm it is pieces of a creature that has now passed on. So technically undead.
Nice.
All right, sweet.
Nice.
Then I forget. Are these ballistas can't like hit us, right?
So right now they're haywire. You're not sure what they're gonna do, but as you're kind of like looking, you know, like those videos of like the sentry turrets, like kind of like buzzing back and forth. Right now, you just watch all the ballista. It's just like clocking like soldier, big thing, Valencia, and they're just like all three of them are just freaking the fuck out, like targeting everything, and it looks like they could go off on any second. So at points they're flagging the party. At other points, they're not.
Sick. Okay. I'm going to activate my Crimson Rite of the Dawn. I'm going to take 2 necrotic damage. And now my attacks are imbued with radiant damage. And I'm going to shoot at big ballista scary monster thing.
Okay, go ahead and do it up.
Let's see.
Why'd you give this fucking puzzle to the dumbass?
18. 18 to hit.
18. Give me 1 second. Really? Oh, there he is. 18 will hit.
Okay. So then let's see, 1d10 is that's 9 plus 7, 16 plus that's 19, and then 23 damage.
Yikes.
That's one attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna
And then I believe your crossbow is magic, right?
yes,
Okay.
and I added the extra damage for it being undead too.
Nice. Okay.
So I had and then second attack.
Mhm.
Fuck. I rolled the natural 2, so 15.
15. Alrighty. A 15 will miss, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And with that miss, he's going to use a reaction.
Or
Uh-oh.
And he is going to broadside you, Nathan.
I counterspell that.
what's that?
So it's not a spell.
But I have
Nathan.
two. Oh, blue
What you have two
mana.
blue men?
I have 2 blue mana.
Fuck, you're right though. Nathan. Bud Patoom fires the bolt. As his second bolt fires, it glances like it's not a miss, it's just not hitting anything vulnerable. It just kind of glances off. You watch this giant construct like loom, and you hear just a clanking and churning of metal, and as it points its cannon at you, you watch as 1, 2, 3 different separations open up, and it
Oh, God.
fires.
Okay. This is not an action.
Yes.
For the first time, I have had the lesbian branded for so long. I'm finally gonna unbrand her, meaning I won't be able to detect her direction or anything, and I'm now gonna brand this ballista. So each time it deals damage to me or any other creature I can see within 5 feet of me,
Mhm.
they get dealt 4 psychic damage.
Okay, so are you pinging the giant construct, or are you branding the ballista?
The construct.
Okay, copy that. Alrighty, you feel your brand transfer, and it is still gonna shoot at you.
That's kind of a big deal, Nathan.
Yeah, Nathan, as this brand disappears, does Bud feel anything in the moment? Because it's a very... What is Bud thinking right now?
Bud is thinking this is big and scary. There's a lot of shit going on, and I'm just trying to make sure this fucker goes down.
Understandable. Somewhere far off, Bud, you just get the feeling of relief as your brand releases. And this thing's cannons fire. Does a dirty 20 hit you, Bud?
It does.
Okay. And then, Bud, I'm gonna need a strength saving throw.
7.
7. Okay. So you failed by more than 5.
Oh,
But
the DMs and stuff like that.
as you fire that second bolt, you watch this thing turn. It fires its cannon at you. You feel a cannonball being shot at the speed of a bullet impact your body, dealing 47 points of bludgeoning damage. As it hits you, not only do you feel yourself like taken off your feet, you feel yourself start flying backwards.
okay.
You are knocked. So, excuse me. Give me another strength save. Or it can
Am
be
I
a
gonna
dex save
fucking
if you
take
would
damage
rather.
in this?
Dex, yeah, it's a difference between +4 and +13.
If you'd rather
so,
a dex save, you can do a dex save here.
22.
22. Bud, you feel this cannonball hit you and like not like pass through you. It's still moving slow enough that it's like physically moving you backwards. You at the last moment kind of rip yourself and roll, and you watch the cannonball rip roll. The cannonball continue to soar over the edge of the ship, crashing far beyond sight into the jungle below. You have a feeling if you had failed that, you would have gone with it.
Oh.
Okie dokie. Well, it dealt damage to me, so I'm just gonna automatically deal 4 psychic damage to it if it can take it due to the brand.
It can.
Yes. A little 4.
I don't love this.
Alrighty, it's gonna be one of the captain's turns.
Wait, it's my
Wait,
round.
I still had my surprise round.
Yeah, that was still
Oh,
the surprise round.
I'm sorry. That's on me.
It's my turn.
I have a
Okay.
really good idea.
My bad, guys. Pirates. I
Is
was
it called-
just I was clicking through my order.
Is it to come giving the help action?
Pirates. That's true.
How do we feel about having advantage on attacks at creature? How do we feel about that with the ballista? Would we like that, friends?
You mean the construct?
Yeah, whatever the fuck that monstrosity is. Would you guys like advantage on it?
That would probably be
Yeah.
a good idea.
If it doesn't fail this. So yeah, fairy fire, 60 feet in a 20 foot cube, so
Okay.
that reaches
What's the save I need here?
dexterity 16.
Okay. I'm gonna let you know right now. It has a -1.
Sorry. Let me make sure. Yes, dexterity 16 for the save.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's Dex.
It's got a
Yeah.
-1, so it needs 17 or higher.
Okay.
It is gonna fail. What color is your fairy fire?
Pink.
Obviously.
The
Can there be
construct-
little flecks of green in there too?
Yes.
Oh, there really can.
Like an iridescence.
That would be cool.
This giant metal construct is now flamed with pink flecked green fire.
Perfect.
That would look so
And
cool.
then, with a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on that monstrosity as well.
Okay.
Basically just I add an extra 1d6, and I have advantage on wisdom or perception checks to find it, but that like perception or survival to find it, but I really don't probably need that.
Can't really hide very well.
Right, but the extra 1d6 could be beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
And that is my I'm just gonna hide over here. Methinks. Do I have control over my? Yeah, there we go.
Alrighty.
And done.
Alrighty, Vina, it's your turn.
Alrighty. So I am going to first use my bonus action to summon my Hound of Ill Omen, which I think is there anyway.
I put it on the board because I knew it'd probably be coming.
Yeah. Oh, I can't control it though. But if you could
Oh.
just, I don't think I can.
I'll fix
Unless
it.
yeah, if you could just summon it right next to asshole. I keep forgetting his name, but I think everyone knows who that is.
Yeah.
You can control it now, Chelsea.
Cool. Yeah. Bam. So that means that he is going to have disadvantage on any spell I cast against him.
Okay.
And he can also take opportunity attacks.
Okay.
I'm just saying that more out loud for myself. So let me make sure I mark down those sorcery points. Okay. I am then going to go ahead and cast telekinesis. Well, hang on. Can I ask a question first?
Yeah.
Do I, as a magic user, assume that whatever spell he is casting is a concentration spell?
Roll me an Arcana check.
That's a 23.
23. With a 23, Vina notices 3 interesting things. Number 1, the orb in his hand, glowing that purple color. It seems to be linked to that magic circle.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily physically, but ethereally, or like through something that can't be seen.
Mm-hmm.
2, Vina notices, once again, you guys still can't hear him. He is like 100 feet down from you guys, monologuing. You have no idea what he's saying.
You
But
sly
he
dog,
is-
you
Oh,
got me
100 feet?
monologuing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like the ship's edge, so the edge right here
Yeah.
is like a sheer edge, 100-foot drop, and that's everything to the right of that is 100 feet
Got
below.
it. Okay.
So I apologize if I did not state that well. Essentially, also Current, you jumped down there, didn't you?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah. Give me an athletics check.
Cool. 25.
I was one.
25. Curran.
Oh, big boy.
Add to your armor. Whenever you take fall damage, you can roll a d20.
Okay.
Add your athletics.
Okay.
And subtract that number times 10 for fall damage.
Oh,
So
what?
essentially, if you would have a 20,
Yeah.
you could subtract 200 points, not 200
So-
points, but 200 feet of fall damage from a fall.
So with a
Ah.
25, I can subtract 250 feet of fall damage.
Affirm.
Oh.
Good lord.
Holy
Well, so
fuck.
then that I will have to, like, I'm in the air still, but I'll have to, like, go down a little bit in order to summon my Hound of Ill Omen on him, because
Okay.
it's 120 feet, and so I think that would quite, so I'm floating with my boots, kind of
Ladies
down
and
just a
gentlemen,
minute.
Out, down.
All
Hey
right.
Mason, I have a very important question.
Yes.
So, what, oh, sorry.
Am I able to use the preview or no?
Not at this time. If
'Kay,
somebody
cool.
gives you the help action, it'd be a lot easier.
Because holy fuck, what am I looking at? What is this?
Okay, was there anything else that I learned with my Arcana?
The third interesting thing. Dunlas is concentrating on a spell currently. You're not sure what it is, but while his right hand has that glowing orb, and that seems to be a tether to the magic,
Mhm.
a circle, his left hand is making, like signing something.
Okay.
So you don't know what the spell is, but he's focusing on some spell that he's keeping on the down low. Additionally, being as you're a sorcerer, you can assume he is subtle casting right now.
Mm-hmm. So I think in that case, I'm just gonna try to do a shit ton of damage to him so that he drops concentration. And then I'll try my telekinesis thing later. But I'm gonna go ahead and cast Enervation on him. And that is a dexterity saving throw of 17, but reminder, he has disadvantage because of my hound.
Okay. Fifth level necromancy. Gross.
Correct.
I'm cooking.
Brandon, don't
Dang
hurt
it, I see what
somebody,
you're
but
doing. I see what you're doing, Kinger. You got this.
He is gonna counterspell that, but
Mother-
he's gonna have to roll it.
He still had a reaction left.
Yes. Because he hasn't done anything.
That's true.
He will, however, fail.
Yes!
So let me roll the dex save. He will pass on the dex save.
He passed? He got a 17? Did he have
got a
disadvantage?
27.
Did he roll at disadvantage?
I'll roll at a disadvantage.
He has to. Hound of Ill Omen. He has to roll at disadvantage.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, any spell I cast against him, he has to roll at
no.
disadvantage.
Dunlas has a very high dex mod.
Oh, that's dumb.
I rolled a nat 1 for his counter spell, and I just rolled another nat 1 because of Hound of Ill Omen disadvantage. So Chelsea,
If I was able to have my camera on right now, you'd see me doing a little happy dance. Okay. So what that
narrate
means?
what happens?
So, you just see this, like, really dark, it's not quite black, it's kind of like this, like, you know how, like, ink is, like, even black inks, like, you can see the blues and purples in it, like, it's not pure black, right?
Yeah. Kind of that
You see the
shimmery color.
yeah, you see the shadowy, like, darkness that kind of looks like that ink come out from my hand, and just connect with Dunlas and start just draining, life from him, and, he is going to take 4d8 necrotic damage, and then on each of my turns, I can use my action to deal another 4d8 necrotic damage automatically to him.
Gross. Concentration?
Yep, it is concentration for me, but I'm hoping that this breaks his concentration, that it's going to be enough damage. Ooh. 23?
23. Ouch.
Yeah, I rolled 2 8s.
Nice. Alright, you deal 23 damage as this inky, bluish, purplish, blackish substance just strikes him in the chest and just starts sucking life out of him. Very nice.
Do I see him drop concentration? Or do I not get to know that?
You see that his hand that he was making signs with
Yeah,
stops making signs.
okay,
Hey Mason,
cool.
Yes.
how the fuck is this easier?
Because if you
I know, I
had
have to
rolled
see.
more poorly, there was an 81 and a 100 piece version.
It's ridiculous. Like, this is genuinely just ridiculous.
Chelsea, did you move within 30 feet of me or no?
Alrighty.
I'd
Or you
say
don't have that much movement?
I don't think I have enough.
Okay.
Hang on, because I only have
Yeah.
30 feet, and I think that includes
Yeah.
like 30 feet
Yeah.
walking, which is also 30 feet flying. So no.
Alrighty. Last in the order, but not least, Calgus, as you are struggling, Arcanotech blueprints, like, as you started messing with this sphere, it's like expanded and grown, and like, kind of think like Iron Man style projection all across the walls of this room. As you're working on it, you feel a shoulder bump into you, and you kind of glance over, and Artie is next to you, working with you on this thing. You do now get to see the preview, and I will send you a message with that.
Just for everyone else, I've made 1,900 moves.
Yeah.
What I love, hang on, I have your stream up like as a little preview, so it's with the webcams, and you just see the pieces moving around. And
Yep.
It's really
It's bad.
funny.
It's bad.
Calgus, give me
Yeah.
an Arcana check.
You have the preview, no king. It's okay.
16.
16. As you look at the glyph before you, essentially what you're trying to do is you're trying to unlock Valence's consciousness in this moment. However, there's a glyph that you have to formulate in order to do so with all these Arcanotech parts. You just said it, but what did you roll for an Arcana check?
16.
16. As you look at this glyph, you've seen this glyph before,
So,
but you can't quite place it, but it's a spell effect. You know that.
interesting.
Go
So I get the preview
ahead.
now?
What'd you say?
I get the preview now?
I sent you the message with the preview.
On Discord?
Yeah. Yeah, it should.
That's a straight lie.
Is it not in the message? Like, it's popping up and saying I sent it.
No, but I can just hit preview.
Okay, yeah.
And it's up in my corner here.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay.
And he's back to work.
Calgus, roll me a Tinker's check.
He's like, what? I have to stop my puzzling to do that.
Okay, so that's gonna be a natural 20 for a total of 32.
Jesus Christ.
All right, Calgus. Second part of this. With a natural 20, do you want everything to turn off, no control? Do you want partial control that might result in crazy shit? Or do you want no control, crazy shit, overdrive?
In terms of what the ballistas are doing?
As you look and you're trying to source that out, you feel another consciousness probing into your own mind.
Okay. I think I want partial control.
Partial control? Okay. Roll me a d4.
You weren't gonna listen to what the other consciousness was gonna say in your mind?
4.
Chelsea, why'd
4.
you leave the activity?
Oh, it just automatically made me leave because I'm watching Brandon's
Aw.
puzzle.
No, same.
I was watching it for too long. I'll rejoin.
Calgus.
Yeah.
I just love Brandon still working on it.
Oh my god, I never realized Brand was on the stream with that.
The ballista nearest to the door.
I gotta switch back, sorry.
No, you're okay.
Okay. What about him?
Is now yours. It will act on your initiative. Go ahead, and if you'd like to have it make an attack, you may.
Where's Shithead McGee? He's right there. Or no,
Shithead
he's,
McGee
he's
is
right
right
next
here.
to me, yeah.
The ballista will have a clear line of sight because of the angle.
Actually, I'm gonna hit the assassin. I don't trust him.
Okay.
There's also the advantage on the monstrosity.
Would that count as a construct? And aren't ballistas better at bigger things? Or some shit?
What'd you say? Sorry.
Is the ballista better at hitting bigger things? Because it's technically a siege weapon.
It might be better at hitting bigger things.
I'm gonna go for
And
the
there is
big
the
thing.
advantage.
All right. No advantage, but roll me a weapon attack.
No, there is advantage.
Was-
Fairy fire.
Fairy
Fire,
fire.
fire.
Oh, fairy fire. Excuse me. I thought you meant built into the ballista. Fair
No,
enough.
I'm saying
Roll,
against that,
roll
that's
your
a
ballista attack
monstrosity.
with advantage, Calgus.
Against that,
how much-
monstrosity has advantage.
How much added
It's
to
gonna
it?
be a +6.
22.
Okay. Roll 60-10 for me.
I was not prepared to roll d10s today.
Yeah.
Real.
You don't
Almost
just
as
have
little as
all of your dice on your desk?
Nope.
That's what I do. It takes up like my whole desk.
Well, wasn't that a shit first roll? Oh my god. Okay, so my first 3 I got 8 total. The second one I got 29 total. So 37 points of damage.
37.
Plus whatever it adds.
Okay. So 37. Do the math. All right. So this thing is firing. It's a magic ballista, but it is firing mundane bolts. You see the bolt slam into this construct's chest. It hurts, but maybe not as much as you might have hoped. TM to player, it has resistance against mundane munitions.
Okay.
But it still slammed it for, with the ballista's addition, 22 points of damage.
Nice.
Alrighty, Calgus. You used your action on the puzzle. You used the ballista's action. Do you have anything you can do on as a bonus action?
As a bonus action. No, not that's useful.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have Steel Defender Stave. Defend me.
Reasonable. Alrighty. Gonna be Curran, you're up.
I'm gonna fucking hit this bitch.
Do it up.
Does an 18 hit him?
An 18. He's gonna parry.
That bitch.
Or no, he actually Vino
Doesn't
weaseled
have
the-
a
weaseled the reaction
reaction.
out of him, so it will
And
hit.
he
Roll
That's
damage.
gonna
failed.
hit. Cool.
Yep.
Oh. There we go. That's max damage, so that's going to be a total of 19.
Yes.
Holy shit, Kern. Yeah, just fucking bring your axe down on this guy.
I got one more.
Find him.
That is going to be 27 to hit.
27 will hit. Roll damage.
Fuck it, 40 damage. Wild. I'm gonna burn the second wild shape and just fucking annihilate this dude.
Kern, what does it look like? You don't kill him, but you have just dealt damn near 60 points of damage to this man.
Yeah. The first hit, Curran just jumped a fucking 100 feet and didn't take damage. I'm convinced I'm invincible at this point. I just fucking take this dude in the chest with the first one, and then just overhand the axe like right into the right hand side of his, like the right hand side of his body, like right at the shoulder.
Just hearing the crunching and the cracking of bones not meant to do that. You see the look on Dunlas's face go from just in a moment confident, cocky, to truly fucking terrified and afraid for his life.
Good. Fuck you, dude. That's all
Okay.
I got.
Also, I forgot that my Houndeville Omen also like has a turn,
Oh yeah.
and I think I'm supposed to roll for initiative, but I think you said just to put it on my turn. with
Just
it.
have it act on your turn. That'd be
So
very
can we
helpful.
go back and act on my turn with the Hound of Ill Omen?
Yeah, you can do your bite.
Okay, yeah. And also I forgot because I used the dire wolf like stats. It has pack tactics, and I mean, Curran's a ally of my hound, right?
Take your advantage.
Okay, thanks. Ooh. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
24 to hit will hit. Roll damage.
Cool. I don't know if I've ever actually hit the bite before.
You have fought some like high AC enemies.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 9 piercing damage. And it also says if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. Does that apply to my Hound of Ill Omen? It's on the dire wolf.
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
He is gonna make the save.
Okay. I figured, but I'm just like, oh, I've never actually hit with it, so I never read that part of the ability.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, cool.
Is that all your hound can do?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna roll forward in time to Bud.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. I am now going to do some fucking blood curses. So,
Yes.
let's see. Where does it actually say it? Like it says like, well, constructs don't have blood, so you can't use your blood maledicts, but they can affect them if I amplify my blood curse.
Okay.
So, I am going to amplify as a bonus action Blood Curse of the Marked, and with the application, I'm gonna take 5 necrotic damage. 5, and so now I should hit big, and I'm gonna hit the big construct twice. First time, or wait, I think the mark gives it advantage. The next attack roll you make against the target before the end of your turn has advantage. Yes. Okay, so that's... Oh, I didn't need that. Oh, damn, that is crazy. I wanted a nat 20 so bad. That is a 32 to hit.
Holy shit.
32 will for sure hit, dude.
Okay, and then let's see. So it's 1d. God damn it, I rolled a 1. So that is 8, and then first Hemocraft die. 8. That's 10, and then it's undead. It's 14, and then there is the additional Hemocraft die. That is 18. I feel like I forgot something. I think it's 18 radiant damage.
18 radiant damage. Okay.
And then now for my next attack.
Ow.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
That is 25.
But I'm a genius at the same time.
25 will hit. Roll damage.
Okay.
Brandon.
7. Yes, 10. So that's 17. Plus 2 Hemocraft dies. 17. That's 20. 25. And then 27 radiant damage.
27 radiant damage. Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Jesus. Bud, narrate to me as you've just laid into this construct. What does it look like?
You can just see how like my bolts are being amplified by like this super holy damage, and you can also see like this aura that is on the construct is just like whenever my radiant damage hits them, it just amplifies like threefold, because I have the radiant damage from them being undead. I have the fancy radiant damage being amplified. It's just so much stuff is just blasting them with radiant holy damage.
Anyway, that's our blasting.
Really.
Fuck off.
Danny Badivo.
Danny DeVito.
Shut the.
Danny Bedivo.
What's his new name?
Alrighty. And now it's gonna be my turn.
Mm.
The soldiers are gonna move. This guy's gonna be like, "Hey, what the fuck's going on over here?" Vina, you're still floating, right?
Correct.
Okay, so they're gonna
Mhm.
go to.
I'm
surround
basically just
Curran.
within 100, like, feet.
Chelsea, if you could get within 30 feet of me in our next turn, that'd be great.
Yep, that was gonna be my plan.
Cool.
Curran, there's gonna be 3 scimitar attacks against you.
Hit 20 AC.
I'm
I
gonna
know,
die
buddy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But
die
thank you.
here.
Mhm.
I'm gonna fucking
They
die.
are all gonna miss and just clank off your armor.
Itches.
I'm gonna die.
At least Bud
Uh,
is right there.
Iris, does a
Yeah.
17 hit you?
No, it does not.
Yay!
This guy's sword kind of tink and misses. All right, it's gonna be the
Tink.
assassin next.
Wait, where the fuck? Huh? Oh, you dumbasses.
Bud, you are the only person who hears it. Or excuse me, Curran is the only person who hears it. You watch as this assassin takes out a great bow, about longbow size but doubled up on itself, snaps it open, and it doubles even further to a 12-foot bow.
Oh.
And you just watch him. He can't even stand it up, so he has to hold it sideways. You watch him select an arrow from his quiver, one of blooming blue light, just pull back on it,
Uh-oh.
fire.
Uh-oh.
He is going to cast Mass Magic Missile.
Oh.
So it just hits.
Yeah. Unless somebody's got the shield spell.
Nope.
Actually, do I have the shield spell? I think I passed that up for, I'm like, nah, I don't need shield.
Everybody in the party is going to take.
Is that including
I'm
me?
dead.
That does include you.
I'm gonna
Uh,
shield spell it.
Shield spell protects you. Artie is also going to shield it, so you guys will take no damage. But everybody else will take 11 points of damage.
I'm down.
Okay.
How
Not
does
so correct.
concentration work again? I know I roll a d20.
I think
It's either 10 or half the damage.
so.
whatever's
Half the
higher.
damage would be lower, so 11 would be 6. So
Fairy
you gotta,
fire drop.
I'm
gotta
taking
be a-
6.
you gotta
No
be a
longer-
6
Do I
for
add-
concentration.
Do I add anything to it?
Constitution.
Con?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, okay, we're good. I rolled a 19, and I have plus 6. No, plus 4 on my con. So.
I've made over 3,000 moves.
Unless is that tech? I mean, it doesn't matter because I passed anyway. But just for future, is that a saving throw? Like, do I get my? Because I'm
No.
proficient. Okay. Straight con. Got it.
Is a check.
Okay.
Thank you, Brandon. We're gonna move to Iris's turn.
I'm
Which
gonna
is
make my
gonna
first
be-
death save.
Yep.
Uh oh. But you
I'm
get
gonna get it with
advantage.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll send Mason my result. That is my first death save.
Alrighty.
I'm so fucking close-ish.
You're
didn't see
doing
this.
so well. It's
Um,
okay. That's not too bad to get out of there, Brandon. You're okay.
Calgus, as you're
Yeah.
working on this, Artie will look over at you and be like, "Do you know what you're doing?"
Enough. There's the crossbars that you can try to line up.
Okay. Artie will kind of look at you and be like, "Good. Glad we're on the same page."
That's literally what I said when I said I'm a fucking dumbass. Is when I finally noticed that.
Wait, the
It's gonna
what?
be Dunlas's turn.
If you look, it's
Um.
and so you have all these crossbars, but
So
Dumb last, more like dumb ass. Am I right?
Oh,
Adam,
Isn't that what we said to them the first time we met him?
Probably.
I
I.
I think so.
But that was a long time ago,
correct.
Kyle.
as you've sunk just 2 axes worth of fucking damage into this man, you see he's bleeding. He's, blood's kind of spurting from his mouth, and he looks you dead in the eye. You remind me of bullies I had in boarding school.
You still have him, buddy.
School's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
oh my
Always Dunlas. Doesn't like girls. Can't get a guy.
bro's fucking gay.
But he can't get any.
Gay. He literally has a hand flick. Of course he's gay.
And you know what? I told all my bullies. Your muscles don't matter because there is a powerful magic that you do not understand. And you know what that is.
The friendship.
If you say chronomancy, Mason, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
You watch as the orb in Dunlas's hand spins and he goes, 10 years. And Valencia screams and writhes. And you watch Dunlas's body. The wounds don't heal, but his muscles grow. And his sword, he draws with his left hand, starts glowing with immense power, and he's going to take some attacks on you, Curran.
Bro, this is just a bitch from My Hero.
I mean, he's stealing Valencia's life.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be a nat 20. Okay, give me a second.
boy.
Knowing that that's a nat 20, I am going to be using my reaction to Stone's Endurance that as well.
That seems like a good choice.
Okay.
Can you imagine if I could get my Direwolf Sentinel?
I'm just vibing. I was so excited to actually do really fun shit my next turn because I was going to do a total of I think 7d6 damage. No. 9?
Oh wait, that means
Yeah.
your fairy fire goes down. Oh wait, it was
Yeah,
already
I
down.
mentioned that. No, I mentioned that it's down. Oh no, it wasn't down before, but once I went
Oh
down, yeah, it does. I was gonna do 96 plus 7. 6 of that being to one creature, the other 3d6
Oh boy.
being to another.
Mhm.
Sorry, give me a second, guys. My internet is slowing down consistently.
I want to point out that Brandon's been on this for 47 minutes.
Has it really been that long?
Yes, it has.
It's been a minute.
And it's been
That's actually been
47,
47, almost 48.
So glad we're on the same page for that joke.
I'll get it out eventually. It's fine.
Now it's 40.
Alrighty. Curran,
It hurts because I know which circles are which.
as he brings
Why
the
no?
sword down into you, what? Curran is not a weak person,
Mhm.
but at one point you were a child. What was Curran's what do you think Curran's weakest he's ever been?
Curran's weakest that he's ever been would probably be leaving the forests to go to the city.
As Dunlas cuts you with this cutlass, he deals 90 points of damage.
Holy
Oh
Shit,
my
man.
god.
Additionally,
He
Curran,
fucks a little bit.
as you look him in the eyes, for a moment, you don't feel like yourself, the Knight of the Green, the confident warrior, the killer of the Blood Pits. You feel yourself as a young boy again, leaving the forest. Go ahead and roll me a d6.
Is this man just inflicting trauma onto others because he was bullied? What a fucking weirdo.
Can't have trauma if my head's empty.
True.
3.
Dissociation at its
I have-
finest.
Oh man, I have
Three.
trauma.
Okay. 3. Chelsea, roll me a d12.
Aww.
Oh, you're not satisfied with my roll, Mason?
No, I am.
I rolled a 10.
All right,
Help high is good
10.
and not bad.
It's very not good, Chelsea.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Nice.
Kyle.
Nice. Let's go, Poggers.
Curran, your current constitution is reduced by 10 points.
Oh,
Oh, stop.
man. Alright. Okay.
You don't
Does that
have
affect current HP?
current HP does not
Okay.
not affected.
Okay.
Just con rolls are going to be
Okay.
affected.
Alright.
Additionally, if you drop to 0 con, you know
Mhm.
what
I
happens.
die. Yes.
Yep.
Correct. Nice. 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 So I'm gonna reduce that 90 damage down to 81 and then take 40.
Reasonable.
Correct? Yeah, 40. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty. Then we're gonna go with another arcane archer.
Does he still look fucked up, or is he like?
Oh,
not
he's
as
fucked up. He
messed- Okay.
Okay, good.
didn't. It's not like his wounds closed up.
Yeah.
It's more like he put every ounce of strength into that slash.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Additionally, he did do some sort of like magic on it. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
another arcane archer is gonna go. He's a little more straightforward though. He's just gonna shoot Curran. Or actually, he's gonna shoot Vina.
Boo. I mean, actually,
Uh,
probably good right now.
25,
Maybe.
25 to hit.
Yup.
And does a 20 hit.
Yup.
Okay.
Right, because isn't it just Kyle? Isn't it just when I do I get
We
increased
have to
AC?
be within 30 feet of each other
Okay.
to get the +2 to AC
That's what I
and
thought.
saving throws.
Okay, so 5 plus 5 plus 10. Vina, that's going to be 20 damage.
Fuck.
As an arrow slams into your chest.
I am down.
Guys, I'm almost there.
Which also means, we said my flying boots don't fly anymore if I go down, right?
They do
Wow.
not fly anymore.
Okay, cool.
They fly now?
Yeah.
I am going to say they feather fall you to the ground, though.
Okay, thank God.
Venus technically within 30 feet of me now.
It's kind of like a
That's-
drone that like loses connection, you know? It just kind of
Yeah.
will slowly descend.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's like, if you were higher than, like, say, 30 or 50 feet, it might be a problem. But since you're at that lower altitude, it's not going to drop you that hard. It'll be like...
I mean, I'm probably at 70 feet though. Because I only had 30 feet of movement and I started up on top of the thing and if it's 100 feet tall.
Yeah, good point. Fail a death save.
Well, I
Why
don't
would you
fall
say
that far that.
Chelsea?
Well, because.
Chelsea!
Chelsea,
mean,
you
I
did
don't
the thing-
fall
you did
right
the
away,
thing that I
though.
wanted you to do. You're now within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, but she could do the thing that you wanted her to do without her.
You're
But hang on.
feeling the front line.
Do I fall that? I don't fall that instantly.
No, but by the time it gets back on
So-
you'll be there.
You hover for 50 feet.
Yeah.
You're going to take 20 feet of fall damage. 10 feet is no damage. 10 feet above that is 1 dice. So you're going to fail 1 death save.
But I'm saying, would that happen right now in turn order, though? If I just got hit. It takes time
No.
to fall.
That's fair. Yeah, no, it doesn't happen because you're still kind of feather falling.
Okay.
All right. I see what you're getting at now. I apologize.
No, it's all good. Like, if I'm still down, and it would be, you know,
You're
be
s-
time
you're
that I
still
would
down,
hit, I will.
But you
yeah.
you have not hit and failed that death save. All right. The animated soldiers are going to go
Damn it, that means I lose concentration on my cool necromancy spell. That's sad.
I'm sad too about mine.
It's okay, I'm just gonna use telekinesis and rip that orb out of his hand next turn then. Because that's also a concentration spell, so.
All right. The tin soldiers are going to swing at Bud, 2 of them. Misses Curran. Curran, what's your AC?
Depending on if Chelsea's within 30 feet of me right now, 22, but otherwise not 20.
It'll still miss with 20, unfortunately
Okay.
for me. We will. Tin soldiers are fucking worthless.
I love that even if I'm down, it still counts.
Hey, your body is within 30 feet of me. It's all Curran
Alrighty.
cares about.
I'm gonna roll and see if the cannons recharge.
Really. Mason, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mhm.
I really hope they don't.
I have such bad news for you.
Fair, based.
I forgot that I have Strength of the Grave!
Do you get to go to 1?
I need to make a charisma saving throw.
Make your throw.
Aren't you really good at charisma?
She's a
Yeah, but
sorcerer.
I
It's her
took-
main cast at
Yeah.
You guys remember how much damage I took?
20 damage.
It was 20.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. I don't know if I would have to roll a nat 20.
Stranger things have happened.
Because
If
it's
anyone
DC
can do it,
5
it's you.
plus the damage taken. And my charisma is plus 5. So. Oh. No, I rolled a 16. So never mind.
Alrighty. This thing is gonna make a crush attack on Curran.
Hmm.
Are you fucking kidding me? It will miss.
Yay.
And then, honestly, I think it's gonna make Curran. You watch as this thing puts its cannon right over Dunlas's head, and point blank tries to fire and shoot you.
Oh. Cool.
So that's gonna be a 30.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes,
Give
sir.
me a strength saving throw, Curran.
Cool. I get advantage on those.
Mm-hmm.
25.
25 will pass.
I feel like this is like Orisa fortifying. There's bad times when it passes.
Also, Kyle, if it makes a difference for any. Like, my Hound of Ill Omen is still up. It
Mhm.
says nothing about it disappearing if I go down.
All right, Kyle, you're gonna take. Curran's gonna take 46 points of damage as this cannon point blank fires into your face.
Okay.
You
Take
pass
one
this.
to three.
You pass the save, so. Oh, but it doesn't have point blank Curran, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god. That's -10.
No, it's a flat 0.
He got -10 from like the number.
Yeah, from like
Oh.
from the base stat, and that affects the.
That's what I'm saying though.
how
Like,
does
there's
a
like the -10
Flat
constitution.
3 sound to you, Mason?
Oh god.
Oh boy.
A flat 3 does not sound very good.
Yeah, it doesn't sound great to me.
Curran, as this cannonball breaks upon your body, instead of pushing you back as it did Bud, the sheer concussive force of this thing, your ears are ringing, your body is heavy, you take a point of exhaustion.
Whew.
I hate exhaustion. What is first point of exhaustion? I can't.
Disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay.
Doesn't
I'm just
necessarily
gonna
affect
pull up the rules.
Yeah,
just so that I
for
know.
sure. Yep. The
Yeah.
two animated ballista that are not under Calgus's control are gonna go, and they're gonna both fucking wipe out these two tin soldiers that are charging. Alrighty, top of the order, we are at Calgus's turn.
I'm so close.
Hang on. I should have to make a death roll, and my Hound of Bill Omen still gets a turn on my turn. Because I haven't had my next turn yet.
That's right. You should have gone before the ballista. I'm sorry, Chelsea.
It's okay. I just, yeah.
So
So I'm
wouldn't I
gonna
have gone
roll.
too then?
Death save. You made your
Oh,
death
okay,
save.
I see what you're meaning because they were old.
Yeah,
That's right.
Vina's the bottom of the order. She was tucked
Bottom.
in
There's
my
like a
D&D
whole-
encounter.
yeah.
Yeah, it fucked up.
And then my Hound of Ill Omen will also go on my turn.
Yep.
And it's gonna bite this motherfucker. Okay. That is gonna be 19 to hit.
19 will hit. Roll damage.
Nice. 9 damage. Piercing.
That still sucks. God damn. All
Well,
right.
it's 2d6 plus 3, so like that was just
Oh.
sad.
Chelsea, I'm saying it sucks for my guy. Like that
Oh,
hurts.
yeah. And then must succeed at DC 13 strength.
He will succeed by 1.
Okay.
All right. Top of the order, we're at Calgus's turn.
Oh, and I'll send you my death save.
Thank you. Calgus, roll me an insight check.
1 second.
Keep taking this poor man away from his puzzle.
Roll me the insight check now, please.
13 plus 6, 19.
Okay. Okay, no worries. Roll me a Tinker's Tools check.
23.
23. You are gonna gain control of one more of the ballista on the deck.
Okay, so I have 2 of them now.
You do.
Okay, I'll go back to the map.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
you're fine.
Who? So down.
You're fine. Dunlass is right here.
In the air, but down.
Chelsea's down. Iris is down.
I'm having a time.
Is he still a problem?
Yeah, he is very much so.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking hit him with the ballista.
Sounds good. Roll two ballista attacks, and then I can roll damage on those if you'd rather.
Awesome. What are they? +6?
Yep.
24 and 18.
Both will hit. Roll 12d10 damage.
If you could roll that for me.
Yep.
Okay, I gotta get that out of the corner. No, last be last. Anyways. Chelsea, you see how fucking close I am?
Yeah, I do.
Ah!
Huh.
Oh. Mason?
It's halved,
Mason?
but it was 100 fucking damage from 12
Holy shit.
d10. So
goaded.
I'm good.
on the sticks.
You guys watch as these 2 giant ballista bolts slam into this construct.
My brain.
Is very not good.
I don't see shit.
I wish I could help you, Brandon.
Curran, it is your turn.
Because at this point, my brain is just fucking mashed potatoes.
Right.
I have 4,714 moves.
I wish I could like point.
Do you know what's happening, Mason?
This entire
Yeah, I
this
do.
is all good,
Yeah, I know.
26 to hit.
and like I know what goes where.
26 will hit, roll damage.
15 damage.
15 damage. Okay,
Second
go
one.
again.
Math is difficult. There it is. 26.
26 will hit, roll damage.
And that will be a total of 18.
8. Jesus fuck. Okay. Curran, once again, just
That's a lot of damage.
boom, boom, the axe falls.
I was hoping I don't die.
All right, Bud, it is your turn.
Yeah, alright, we're gonna repeat what I've been doing. Does anyone near me need any uppers?
I'm dead.
I mean,
I'm
yeah, both Mika and I are
Or I
down.
guess I'm not by you anymore.
But
Yeah,
can
you
heal
are.
Tivina right now.
Oh wait. Yeah.
I'm right here. Who's the one that's right here?
Yeah. I'm
That's
me.
Mika.
Iris.
I
If you get me,
will.
I can go next round.
I will give you the help action.
The hell?
Am I just-
Like, isn't that what you do to get someone up? Regardless,
No,
I'm
No,
getting
you
you up.
heal. Like you can heal
heal.
them, or you can do a medicine check to stabilize them.
Yep, you can do a medicine check to stabilize him at 1. Otherwise, do you have any healing abilities?
No.
Bro.
Okay. The other thing is this guy. There's a human that's standing above Mika right now that has a health potion on his belt.
Okay. What would be the most efficient way of? I'll fucking. He's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna fucking stick a bolt in his heart.
Do it up.
So I'm going to attack him once. That's a 16.
16 will hit, roll damage.
Okay. That'll be 9 plus 3. 12 damage.
That'll kill him.
Okay, I'm gonna go and grab the healing potion. Do I have any movement or action economy left to provide it to Mika?
Pretty please.
So, you have an attack action, which you made with the bolt.
Yup.
I'm gonna say, grabbing the potion, you're essentially just ripping it from his belt. I'll give it to you as a free action.
Okay.
What I will allow is, because you haven't taken a bonus action yet, right?
Correct.
What I will allow is you to cram this potion into Iris's gullet and stabilize her at 1.
I shall do
Hell
that.
yeah, brother.
So, usually when you feed somebody a potion, you like unstopper it, and like Bud just unstoppers it and like shoves it into your throat, Iris.
Solid.
You stabilize at 1 hit point.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go to the restroom quick before the bandit's turn.
Yeah, okay. I have to get my dice back out.
Nice, Brandon.
Thank you. No, that one goes here. I just do 3 clicking in a row like that when I don't know where to move. Just like thinking.
I would get so that piece that you're hovering right now, get that back into place. Yep, by rotating around. Yep, good. Rotate. Yep. Like, rotate those 4. Yep. Okay. So now, put that other one back down. So now, I want you to get the piece... Oh, yeah. It's okay.
This is
Yep,
supposed
put
to
that...
go here.
Yep, that's
Okay.
fine. Now rotate those 6 that are not in the right spot until you get the piece that's supposed to go in the lower right one that's wrong.
Okie dokie.
You know what I mean?
They're gonna
No.
start Curran.
Like these?
Yep, keep doing that. Yep, until you get the piece that goes
Curran,
the one
does
that's
23 hit you?
wrong.
Yeah,
Like
it's
the-
well, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The lowest piece that's wrong.
What do you mean the lowest piece?
Curran, you're gonna take 22
piece
points
that's
of
lowest
damage
on the
as
picture.
3 of the swashbucklers
This
hit
one?
you.
No,
Yep.
no, oh, sorry, not that one. I didn't know that
Taking
one was
a
out of
look
place.
and
Alright,
once all
Arcane,
said and done.
The one that was right below the one you just...
Arcane Archer is gonna go.
no, to the right
excuse me,
one.
Arcane Assassin is gonna go.
So, yeah.
Um,
Yep, rotate those other 6 until you find the piece that goes
Kyle,
there.
you know the scene in Lord of the Rings where the Fellowship, where the
My Boromir right now.
yeah, you
Okay.
see this
Oh,
archer
it's that
make
one.
eye
I would get
contact
that
with
one
you,
right spot, yeah.
and his hands flick through like 12 arrows, and you see an arrow produced, and it would be comically oversized if he wasn't firing it off a 12-foot bow.
You know, Mason, I've always wanted to be Sean Bean, so like,
Curran, roll me an intelligence check.
I'm really good at those.
Sure.
Alright, that's not bad. 16.
16. And you speak primordial, don't you?
Yes.
As the arrow is drawn back, you see one side. It's a big triangle leaf broadpoint.
Fuck me.
On one side, it has the word in primordial giant.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
On the other side, Slayer.
Yep.
As he shoots it at you.
Miss you, bitch. I'm gonna listen to Chapel Run to make myself feel better now.
Yes!
So it is going to be 25.
Yeah, hits me.
Okay.
Mason, can that do 122 damage to me?
Can it do 122 damage?
Yeah.
It's going to do 112.
112. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, wait. No, did I do a math wrong? 1 second here. I'm really bad at math right now.
Yo, you're okay.
Okay, cool. I'm still up.
All right.
Not great. I'm still there.
Curran, you feel just the sappingness as this broadhead slams into your chest. Something about your giant heritage as a Goliath, this thing just sinks ever deeper into your chest, just cutting, and it almost feels like there's a weight. Your current movement speed is reduced by 10.
Okay.
until
In an
this arrow
act of
comes.
defiance, I'm going to fucking point my axe at that guy and just say, "You're next."
Give me an intimidation check.
Where's intimidation? There it is. It's a natural 19.
This guy looks like he doesn't look scared shitless, but you can see he takes a step back,
Fuck
and
you,
his
dude.
hands are kind of like shaking.
Fuck you, dude. Ugh. On a scale of 1 to 141, I'm at 5.
Oh.
Hey, was I within 30 feet of him though?
It,
Yeah,
it
as
wouldn't
I've
have
been
mattered.
calling.
Mason
Oh.
rolled a 25.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry. At this point, yes, I would say you're within that distance. Iris, I believe it's your turn.
Okay.
So basically, I'm
first,
about to auto fail a death save.
Yes, that is what that's code for.
Okay. Here. I want to get away from those fuck faces. And then Fuckface McGee. Where is he right now? Oh, is he?
He's the dude right in front of me.
Okay, so he's 5 feet away from you.
Yes.
Perfect.
You get yourself
So I'm
attacked,
gonna-
yes.
So I'm gonna try to hit him. Does a 24 hit? Fuckface
are-
McGee.
Yeah, 24 will hit Fuckface McGee.
Perfect. So this is gonna be a sneak attack damage. I'm also gonna use Wells of the Grave on the monstrosity.
Okay.
So that's 14 initially, plus. So 14, 21, 25, 31, 36, 42. And then, so that's 42 to Fuckface McGee. Plus. So, 10 necrotic to the monstrosity.
Okay. And how much to Dunlas?
42.
Okay. Holy fuck. Okay.
Oh, actually, no, wait, it wasn't like a. Let me re-look over something quick.
Okay. We can we can
does
deal
it-
with damage later. Yeah, what's up?
Does it count as a weapon attack? The Wills from the Grave.
Is that a class ability?
I think technically it is an ability.
Yeah, it's like a class ability.
Damn. Okay. Otherwise, I would have an extra D6.
Negatory.
So that's
Sorry.
42 and 10.
Okay.
Brandon, I wanna help you
Brandon's
so
cooking
bad.
over there.
I don't fucking like.
Like you need to think of it as get in rotating groups of 4, and then
Well, yeah, but like
Put
I think of it that way, and then everything.
yeah.
falls
Hang on.
apart.
No, you had it.
I didn't have it.
Yes,
in my
you
head.
did. But you.
Not in my head. Just
But
let
I'm
me
just-
cook, or I'm gonna die. I'm dead.
Alrighty. Dunlas is gonna go. He is brutalized and bloody. You're gonna see him turn the little orb.
Was I
again.
supposed to make a
Yes, Brandon. Yes, Brandon.
death save,
Let me
or is he
stand by.
before?
I think he's before you. Yes,
Okay,
he's
sorry.
before you. No, it's okay. He's gonna look at you, Curran, and as you look at each other, you're in the same state. Like you're both incredibly fucked up, bleeding, like at the end of the rope. And he looks at you and he goes, "I never liked bullies. I don't need much more to finish you off. But 5 years." Turns the orb, Valencia. The screams are more wails now, as though she's lost consciousness and is barely hanging on. You watch his blade glimmer a purple glow. And as he goes for the cut,
We're all just watching Brandon right now.
he had it, like,
No, he
I
didn't.
know.
There were 2
No, he
pieces
didn't.
that were
It's-
yeah. There were
it's
2 pieces that were
It's
swapped
like
around.
slightly, yeah.
and he's gonna go for the cut on Curran.
Dudes. Matt.
He is going to legendary action try again.
So you did, Nat.
Yeah, I sure did. 23 to hit.
Doesn't matter if Chelsea's there or not. Yeah.
He's gonna swing at you. You got 5 health, right, Curran?
Mm-hmm. He's got to do 10 damage because of rage.
I suppose he'll technically have to roll for that. I think his minimum damage is higher than that.
Okay.
But let me just make sure.
Yeah.
Okay. If I had rolled all ones, there's a chance you could have been up, but you are downed. By
I
40
don't have my
damage.
reaction back, correct? Oh, how much did you say?
40 damage.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm done.
He's been doing this for an hour and like
Brandon.
he's
So
he's
those
deafened.
3 that.
He's
Oh
deafened.
shit.
He needs to focus. He's so close. He just has to get those 2 swapped around.
Yeah. All he needs to do, because like you need to think of them in a
Yeah.
line.
Yep.
And so right now you need to swap the order they're in line. So he needs to just take one of them out and then spin the other ones around, and then put the other one back in. So it's like you're changing the order they're in, which he keeps
Right.
doing, but then putting them back in the same order. Sorry, what's up?
Chelsea, give me a death save because all my fucking minions missed on all y'all again.
Have I automatically failed a death save?
You have failed one, yes.
Oh no, he's back to this again.
Hang on. One second.
This is like Brandon's least favorite session ever. It's just puzzle time for Brandon.
All right. Top of the order, we're gonna go to Calgus this turn.
He's deafened though is the issue. I'm gonna have to message him. He's on deafened now.
Okay. Oh, what the fuck is going on with my game stuff? Weird. Brandon,
Mm-hmm.
I know you're almost there. Can you give me a second?
Yeah, for your, yeah. My
Okay.
turn.
So, as you're finishing, you're so close to the end of this schematic. You can't quite place it. It looks incredibly familiar. Artie will look you in the eye, and he'll be like, "Do you know what we need to do next?"
No.
It's okay. I know, boss. Artie wraps his hand around. Give me a strength saving throw, Calgus.
Strength save.
Mm-hmm.
Flat 19.
Calgus. As you're finishing, you can feel the end of the puzzle coming near. The runes align, the glyphs lining up. You feel Artie's hand close around the collar of your shirt, and suddenly you feel your body chucked out of the room as the last couple of pieces of the glyph falls. Artie looks at you sadly. Take care of everyone.
What?
It's a glyph of warning, Calgus. And the room detonates.
Oh.
Calgus, as those last couple of pieces fall into place, you feel yourself thrown out of the room by Artie. As you do, an orb suddenly comes, merges with your hand, and a small little wristwatch kind of appears, and you hear, "Hello, Calgus. Long time no see."
Hello?
Don't pretend like you don't recognize me. It's Stylax.
I'm confused.
That's okay. I'm part of the ship now. And I'm at your full disposal. What would you have me do?
Is he okay in there?
Artorias? No. No, he's not. But maybe we focus on the people we can save.
Okay.
Anyway, the ballista and the tin soldiers are yours. What would you have them do?
The ballistas need to fire on the big thing, and the tin soldiers need to attack any of the former crew.
Quite right. Calgus, as to the big thing, you have full control of the ballista. The cannons are now online. So, how many D10 you got, bud?
A big ass sack full of them.
I'm gonna need 30 of them.
This is getting stupid.
3, 4, 5, 6. I'm restricted to 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And 20, 30. So everyone remember 41.
Okay.
Someone else remember 53.
I'll remember 53.
$47. So 43, 47, and 51.
53.
41.
Oh, whatever. So 47, 51, 53.
No. 47, 41, 53.
That's what I said.
I might have missing you. My bad.
So those are the 3 totals.
Okay. So, somebody total that up for me.
I think it's 141. Yeah, 141.
Calgus. All the ballista, the cannons on the bottom floors of the Suriname come online. And you just watch as everything broadsides, completely obliterating the giant construct, who admittedly wasn't feeling great, but cannot withstand another 143 points of damage.
I wanted it gone. Good.
Alrighty. He is sundered. Let me see. Curran, it is your turn.
Death saving throw. Okay. That's what I got.
So you make your death save.
Yep.
As you do that, Curran, suddenly the world shifts and turns. You find yourself in that glade from what feels like a lifetime ago. Sitting after defeating the Green Knight, having gained the mantle of the Green.
Not important information right now. He said it's okay.
I will double check that
Message.
though.
Okay. I can do some looking too.
Curran, brain, come on, there we go. You find yourself in that green, axeless, armorless, standing there. And as you do, you kind of look and turn, and you see Vina, her body broken by spells, enchantments, arrows, and a fall.
Would he
And
see
you-
Vina or would he see Ben?
Kind of a combination of both.
Okay.
Vina Ren flickering in between.
Okay.
In this moment, you know your squire is dead. It's a knight's duty to protect their squire. It's a knight's oath to protect the weak. And while that might not necessarily be something that translates to Curran, Vina was a friend. In this moment, Curran has a choice. Vina
Oh,
is
God.
dead. Curran can either give up part of his life force to bring her back, or he can let his squire pass. It's completely up to you.
And just out of curiosity, what does giving up part of my life force mean?
Mechanically, it will mean you and Vina both no longer roll 3 death saves. You roll 2 death saves.
God.
So instead of 3 successes stabilize, it'd be 2 successes stabilize, 2 failures kill you. Both of you.
You know what? Vina's already in this shit with me. And I feel like we need all of us to fucking deal with the shit that we gotta deal with. So here we go, Chelsea.
Alrighty.
I'm like triple undead now.
Bro.
Mechanically, you
Oh.
guys will now only ever make 2 death saves. Like, instead of 3 successes, 3 failures,
Yeah.
it's 3 successes,
Mhm.
2 failures for both
Mhm.
of you.
A little peek behind. So my first death save was a success. I rolled an 18. But then on my turn, when I had like automatically failed because I hit the ground, I rolled a nat 1.
Hmm.
So I had got 3 failed death saves like at
Oh,
once.
God.
Yeah.
So that was
Yeah.
that was a time.
Holy shit.
My bisexual dice is in dice jail. That was the one that rolled a nat 1.
Yeah.
You're straight again. Let's go.
Oh,
I get
Chelsea-
one for
I guess-
Chelsea,
you.
my pan dice are going fucking nutty tonight.
are they?
Yeah.
So, Chelsea,
Also,
Curran,
Kyle, that almost made me cry, by the way. There were a couple tears.
Curran, Vina, you are still both unconscious. But
Okay.
your death saves have reset to 0
Okay.
apiece.
Oh. So we're still
like,
gonna have to
successes
make death
and
saves.
failures are just completely wiped.
Correct. Successes,
Okay.
failures, everything's completely
Okay.
wiped. But now, 2 successes,
Mhm.
you stabilize. 2 failures,
Oh.
you die.
So we're not
Mhm.
stabilized yet. Got it.
No.
Negative.
Okay.
You are
No,
not.
no.
So I could just
Okay.
roll another nat 1 and just everything that Kyle just did would be for
Yeah.
nothing.
Correct.
Okay,
And that
cool.
And I would have
is-
just
that
made
is-
the game harder for myself. Yeah.
It is yes, Brandon.
I have to point out something.
Mhm.
I just broke my oath. Putting it out there.
Oh.
Hmm?
Because Artie's dead.
Well, is he dead?
Thalink said he was not doing well. He did not say
It
dead.
doesn't mean he's dead.
But I'm, still, oath is at least partially broken.
We'll handle that in a second.
Yeah.
Bud, it is your turn.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what it is that I do here. I'm gonna be looking at that construct, and I'm gonna do what I do best, and
Those,
I'm going
those,
to.
those
There's no
two are your
contract.
friends. Those are friends.
They're
Yeah.
friends.
They're friends.
I thought it
Go
was
for
the
fuckface McGee. Go
The
for fuckface
giant
McGee.
construct is
Whispers.
dead.
Yeah.
Go for
Awesome.
fuckface
But
McGee.
the tin soldiers are friends.
I'm gonna go for Fuckface McGee.
Fuck Mace. Yep.
Fuck Mace. Yep.
Fuck Mace McGee. That seems unnecessarily targeted.
31 to hit,
31 will hit.
and then it'll be 15. 18.
Bud, how would you like to do it?
It's
Fuck that guy.
it's gonna like pierce his chest, and the radiant light is just gonna spread and burn him from the center.
Just as you kind of described, veins of like molten like metal and like curse, like you just watch him collapse on the ground. There's something, as you look, there's something clutched in his hand still that kind of looks like an orb. As the
Clutching his
magic
pearls.
as the magic circle around Valencia fades. Additionally, the two archers are gonna try to make stealth checks. The one with the 12-foot bow is going to disappear unless anybody's passive perception is above a 35.
No.
Yeah, my past perception from fucking unconsciousness, yeah.
This is my time to shine. No, it's not.
Additionally, there is one archer who's going to be running away, and I think the next person in initiative is technically, is it Iris?
Yeah.
It is Iris. Iris, there is one archer who's just trying to book it through the jungle and just trying to run away.
Okay. Um. All right.
Wait, I have.
Ye-
It's still my turn, right? I have one more
Huh?
attack.
Oh.
It is still your turn, bud. I apologize.
Okay. Who should I hit next?
Those
The one that
guys
you can
fucking
see.
running away.
I'm gonna hit those guys running away.
Oh, you can only hit one of them because one of them's like.
One of them just kind of like stealth checked out of existence.
Okay.
The one you can see, take a shot.
Yeah. 19.
19 hits, roll damage.
Okay. 16. 20 damage.
20 is barely not gonna do it.
Ah.
Oh, so is that okay?
But you watch as the bolt slams into his back, and you just have a moment of realizing that this guy is probably trying to go for some sort of reinforcements. Iris, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the bitch.
Do it up.
20!
Iris, Iris, with 2 health left. How would you like to do it?
I didn't think about this. I thought I was dead. I'll just start like floating and just like get that nice little shot and then take the perfect shot just right to the middle of the back of the head. And then just blow a little kiss, my signature.
Clean kill.
Are you
blow
a
the
serial
kiss.
killer now?
You guys are
Hey,
out of
dogger.
combat. Valencia kind of slumps to the ground. There's no longer an arcane cage or magic signet around her. There is the smoldering remains of the ruins that are of the room behind Calgus. what would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna go check
Oh.
out the runes.
I've got some death saves to make.
I was
unless
gonna
someone
say, I
can
guess I'll
tell
roll a death
where-
save and
I
hope
wanna do
it's not a
medicine
nat
check.
one.
Can I do medicine checks on them?
You have to
We're
get down
like
100
feet.
Oh, I can
Remember,
fly.
I jumped.
Yeah,
and
but
Mason
we-
said, "Hey,
we
you
take a
have the chance to
turn.
no longer take fall damage. Have fun."
We take a turn every 6 seconds, and and even if you dash, you can't get to us within a turn.
Yep.
Mm.
So like, however long it's gonna take you to get to us is like how many death saves we have to roll.
So what I'm gonna say,
And it would
Iris,
take you a turn, and
they're-
you'd have to save
they're
just one
both-
of us.
Yep, they're both gonna have to roll a death save. You can choose one of them after that to stabilize, and there will be another death save. So Chelsea, Kyle, roll your death saves. Don't tell me what you roll,
Nope.
Don't tell you.
God.
or don't tell everybody else what you
Yep.
roll.
That's
Yeah.
gonna that's because that could impact my decision.
Mason, I rolled 2 just for insurance, so I'm just gonna message both of them to you.
Yeah, no worries.
Where are you? There you are.
I'm literally going to flip a coin. Like, I don't know how else to choose. Like, I can't choose.
All right, you get down. Who are you gonna try to stabilize?
Okay, I'm flipping a coin. Heads, Chelsea. Tails, Kyle. Siri, flip a coin. Chelsea. It's heads.
Okay. You stabilize Chelsea, Kyle, your second death save.
Mhm.
Iris, you go over to the unconscious corpse of Corinne, and you're able to stabilize him.
Thank God.
I rolled 19, 17.
I rolled
my fucking God.
17 and then a 7.
My heart. My heart.
I'm gonna
So it's. Oh my God.
look through the rubble
Uh,
quickly.
Did
you go to the rubble of the room, and to be clear, Brandon,
And we're
like,
not up, right? We're just stable.
just stable.
Okay.
The explosion that happened, for context, as Artie threw you out of the room, the explosion propelled you another 40 feet forward simultaneously.
Okay.
As you kind of get up, you know what you're expecting to find. You know that nobody could have survived that. As you walk up, his
I have a
armor-
more desperation not again trauma response, and it's more of a sprint in.
you sprint in. Calcus is a logical being, and he knows what he is going to find. The blast not only propelled you 40 feet forward, but it also sundered a cube about 50 by 50 into this ship. While admittedly would not cripple this thing, it is an incredibly large chunk of a man of war ship.
Mm-hmm.
You come up to the crater that's been created. You look down, you see pieces of golden armor sundered, just little flecks, barely scraps. And at the bottom of the burnt out caldera, looking up at you confused, you see a naked Artie. And that's where we're going to end session for tonight.
Well, I wanted to take a peek at the assassin to see if there's anything on them.
Okay, yeah, actually, if we want to loot and stuff, we can do that too.
Yeah, I would like
but-
to loot
Or
them.
like,
Artie-
could we like maybe give health to the people that are just lying
Yeah,
lifeless
okay,
on the
I
ground?
don't have
Okay,
any
we're gonna
healing.
retroactively move that back a little bit. Artie is alive, no armor, looking at you incredibly confused because he doesn't understand why he's not dead.
Religion check.
Roll me that religion check.
It's
18.
fun.
An 18.
Yes, sir.
You're not sure. Not to be coy, but there's nothing like an explosion like that It looks like the explosion sundered the armor off of Artie, which was magically enchanted armor from his levels in Artificer.
Oh, boy.
He's not unscathed, but he should be vaporized, and he's not.
He should be here, there, and over there. Got it.
Correct. Roll me another insight check if you would.
Yes, sir. That's a nat 20.
As you make eye contact with Artie, he's alive,
Sure.
but there's something behind his eyes as you like make contact, maybe smile a little bit because your friend's not dead. He looks confused.
I mean, that's fair, though.
In the kind of way of, who are you?
Oh, no. Artie? Buddy?
Doesn't respond, and he just kind of keeps holding your gaze.
How you doing? Are we just not talk? Can you not talk?
Fully nonverbal.
Awesome. That's good. Great.
Mika's looting the assassin. Is anybody else looting anyone else?
I mean,
No, because I'm
I'm
I want to loot
unconscious on the
Fuckface
floor.
McGee.
I'm
I want to loot Fuckface McGee
incapacitated.
too. I also want to take the soul, if possible, of Fuckface McGee.
I mean, there was a health potion on one of the people.
No,
Not
but
anymore.
that
got
was used
jammed
to
in Mika's
stabilize
sword.
me. Yeah, that was used to stabilize me.
So, how does your soul snatching work?
Let me pull that up because I had a couple questions like to make sure I could snatch their souls. Okay, it doesn't have like timing for it. It'd be like when someone dies like within 30 feet of me, so I guess I wouldn't be able to get their souls.
Yeah,
I want to focus on his soul.
Sorry, you do not get Fuckface McGee's soul.
It's fine. I want to loot them still.
Are you guys gonna be bringing up Chelsea and Curran first, or are you
I
looting
can't.
first? Okay.
I don't have any healing things to do.
I'm unaware that people are down, and there's a naked Artie in front of me.
Yeah, and you can get Artie out of the caldera and kind of like get something like cloth based around him.
Yeah, I'll wrap them up and start walking down.
And I mean, there's like rooms on the ship that you could look for, or there's Valencia that you could talk to. Like you can look for, health potions on the ship,
But what
like
are
in
you
the
doing?
storerooms.
I mean, because I have lay on hands that I can
Is
use,
Nathan
but
just
I'm
dead?
with Artie.
What?
Nathan, would you be able to like help them look for like potions, like healing shit?
Well,
Okay.
Brandon just said he has lay on hands, but he
I'm with Artie
Calgus
right now,
doesn't
though.
know
Right.
that people are down.
Right. That's
So,
what I'm saying.
so right now there's not a big time constriction. So Bud and Iris can gather some healing potions.
Mhm.
Calgus can walk Artie kind of the base of the ship. As you're walking Artie, he kind of comes to a little bit, and he's like, Calgus, I should be dead. I should be dead.
Yes. Welcome to the Not Dying Club. It's population, us, and apparently a lot of other people, but that's not important right now.
Huh?
The important thing is that you're alive.
Huh?
What? I've died
A lot of us have died.
3 times, actually. How do you think I ended up like this?
Artie's just gonna keep walking with you, still kind of like spinning back up.
Did you see anything or hear anybody or meet anything or talk to something?
Yeah, I saw Ninth. I wanted to stay, Calgus. Why couldn't I stay?
It doesn't get easier each time.
I have to do that again?
Who knows?
And
It's
with
not
those
easy.
and with those incredibly convincing words, um, you guys are able to gather up some healing potions. Kerr and Vina, you're stabilized at 1 hit point.
I was gonna say the other thing that would
Mm.
be of note is I don't look like Vina.
You look like Ren.
Yeah, so if Valencia is in the vicinity, she doesn't see Vina, she sees Ren.
Valencia is still fully unconscious.
Okay, cool. So when Vina gets up, when Ren gets up,
Mhm.
she's gonna be immediately become Vina again.
Understandable.
Mason, can I test something?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna pump a cure wounds into myself and see if that does anything to Vina.
Roll for
Ooh.
cure wounds.
So 9 total for my roll.
You both heal 9.
Yeah,
Sick.
let's go.
Mason, I have a question.
I got shit healing spells, Chelsea. But...
I don't care.
Do I see Fletcher anywhere? The bitchy redhead?
Redhead? Yeah.
You do not.
Now I'm sad.
Hey,
There's still an entire ship to check.
That's
Like you guys are just like gathering the
enough.
basic necessities, but this ship is essentially a flying fucking fortress.
hey, Curran, can we
Mhm.
go check out Valencia? See if she's.
While they're doing that, I want to do my looting.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Player to player, I have 1 more spell slot.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So I have another cure wounds.
I have
Sick.
land hands too.
Iris is doing the rogue thing and looting everyone.
I'm kind of making sure that Artie doesn't have a fucking mental breakdown after dying.
Yep.
It's not looking good right now, to be fair.
I think Calgus is trying to be like, hey, at least you saw someone you loved. I saw hell. So
Did I see anything? I'm trying to remember. Wasn't it just like, or am I thinking of
I'm thinking of the visuals my dad
Kanika?
gave you, I think.
I think you're thinking of
Oh.
Kanika, because Kanika saw
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Oh, yeah, Kanika. It was just darkness. It was just.
Um,
Yeah.
I so can't believe my dad
Mason, I'm
killed
pumping
you.
8 HP into Valencia.
Alrighty, so we'll deal with Mika first. Mika,
Yep.
the item of note that you find a ton of mundane weapons scattered around. The tin soldiers are now your guys' to command. And specifically, they are Calgus's to command with the Thalix wristwatch. But you find clasped in his hand this iron ball.
For which one?
That-
Fuck Face McGee?
Fuck Vice McGee.
Okay.
You find an iron ball clasped in his hand.
We
And
need
it
to-
looks like there's a stopper in it.
Yeah, we need to do a good old detect magic on that, or
Yeah.
identify, or something.
Absolutely.
Alright.
And then for Assassin Bitch,
The assassin you shot
like
in the back
weapon?
has a couple of vials of poison on him.
yes.
And you can identify those later.
Okay.
Corinne, you pump 8 hit points into Valencia. Valencia she doesn't spring up, but she like one hand push-ups herself to kind of a sitting position, and she'll look at Vina. Well, I'm not dead yet, surely. It hurts far too much. Love, Curran, how are you doing?
We're
Well,
fucking
we
here.
were dead, but we're not anymore. So
Huh.
there's that.
Seems like a lot of that going around right now.
Yeah.
Vina, you know Valencia has like her hair used to be like purple and black. She has streaks of like silver going through her hair now, and she just looks a little more tired, a little less vibrant.
Mhm.
I think she had 15 years off of her life.
So
Well, that's since we got here.
Well,
as
I'm
you
saying
can
with-
as you can see, I captured a ship for you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Also,
Yes.
how long were we gone?
How long do you think you were gone? That's not a. That's not
We don't. We were in
Couple weeks for us. Right?
Couple weeks, I
another.
think.
Yeah, we were in other planes of existence. So
At max, like 2 weeks, I think. For
no
us.
timey wimey.
Yeah.
It's been at least 5 months on the outside.
Oh, stop.
So
Alright.
was the 10 years and 5 years, was that time taken off of her life from Fuckface McGee?
Yeah.
I wonder if
Yeah,
that. I wonder if it's in the
I'm
in
curious.
the thing, the orb.
I'm very curious if it can like add or
If
retract
she
time
drinks
from
it.
somebody.
Would you like to cast Identify on the orb?
I
I
don't.
really want to know.
I don't think I have that spell.
Calgus,
No.
are you here yet?
I'm just making sure that Artie's not. Yeah.
Calgus has been able to walk Artie downstairs by this point. Like it takes time,
I
but like
guess.
Identify this.
And I mean, I would have an idea. You know, like I rolled a 23 Arcana. Like I would know that like there's something with this orb.
You wanna
yes,
know.
yeah, it is 100% a magic item. With the Identify spell,
I hate it.
Calgus, this is an iron flask.
Okay. Just a flat iron flask. It just.
No. So an iron flask with the Identify spell is a wondrous item that is used to contain extraplanar beings and can also be used as Dunlas was using it to channel a little bit of magic. But it truly does seem like Dunlas's specialty was probably chronomancy.
Fuck you, Mason.
Thank you, Kyle.
I knew it was coming eventually.
A best form of magic is what?
Friendship.
Friendship?
You-
No,
you said-
chronomancy.
Chronomancy,
said-
I've
you
been
said
telling you
friendship,
this.
and I'm like, motherfuckers know what I'm doing.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
But no, the iron flask is used to contain an extraplanar being of some sort. And this one is full. And they're usually used to contain very strong beings.
So in other words, we shouldn't open it.
That is that seems prudent at this moment in time when you all are fucked up.
So looking at
Could I? Oh, sorry.
looking at the contents, right? Because I added it to my inventory.
Well, I was gonna say
Let's
I have
see.
a
Demon, demon,
Demons.
demon, devil, djinn.
I have an attunement slot open.
I'm an artificer with 3 extra attunement slots.
Well,
Brandon
but this
gave
is
me an
a.
extra attunement slot.
But he was using it as like an arcane focus.
And I'm an artificer who uses spell slots.
Curran's actually been a scholar this entire time. Get wrecked, nerds.
I would just be curious to
Uh-huh.
see what happens when you attune
Isn't it an attunement item?
to it, if you can attune to it.
Do you want to try?
I can't.
So it takes me shorter to
Swap.
attune to stuff because of my feet.
Would it be smart to have a long rest first? Because I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
I mean,
I mean, it takes time to attune.
Right, but I'm just saying I want to be fully prepared for whatever could happen. Like, and considering we're all beat down, spell slots.
Justin, we
used
have
up,
we have one less.
I think we
no,
should
death
like long
saving.
rest.
We
and
have
let
one
this
less what?
sit before
We have one
try
less
to
death
attune.
saving throw. You know,
Oh yeah, that's.
I have
think
full
we just-
HP.
we're chilling.
Or you could
Good
think
for
of it
you.
as already having one
True.
success.
Well, that's true.
and a failure, but like, then we don't have to worry about that.
I think we just wait on this until we're all like rested up, just in case something goes terribly wrong.
What do you think, Brandon?
While I'm identifying it,
Mm-hmm.
what do I feel from it? You know, as you can kind of get a general. I'm not asking if it's cursed or anything like that.
No,
I'm
no.
asking.
So, usually when you cast Identify, you get schools of invocation. You get like information, generally useful to identifying what's going to happen, right? As you cast Identify, you get that it's an iron flask. You get that it probably contains an extraplanar being. You get anger
Can I detect thoughts
and
on it?
resentment,
Nice.
frustration, power.
Yeah. No. I've made too many contacts with things that are angry. So
Can
I'm
I
gonna just
detect? Can I detect
put-
thoughts on it?
You
Is that a
cast
bad
it-
idea?
You cast Detect Thoughts.
I feel like it's not the greatest idea if it's gonna
Roll
fucking
me a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh god damn it! Hey guys,
You have
you ready?
+2.
I only
You're within
have
30
See
feet
how
of
I
me.
said we should wait, and now shit like this is happening.
I have
Whereas
10
now I
HP,
said
so
shit
can
like this
someone
should
be
wait.
on standby? Valencia would be on standby.
blow your chest out with a shotgun. So
Please
You
don't.
have +2 or within 30 feet of each other.
That's gonna be a 15.
15.
I don't like that tone.
As you probe into this iron flask,
It's gonna be a repeat of like Artie when he freaking.
you attempt to like suss like the machinations, the thoughts,
Mhm.
like surface level thoughts of whatever creature is inside here. Kind of like Calgus, anger, frustration, resentment, fury, like a seething rage bottled up, trying to fight its way out. As you probe deeper into that consciousness, trying to figure out what it's thinking, you get the feeling of it wants to be free as a surface level thought. And as you try to press a little deeper, you can feel the walls of the iron flask containing this thing's psychic rage as you probe it. Probing any deeper could prove dangerous.
Yeah, I'm
Nope,
gonna.
nope.
Yep, nope. Yep.
I wonder if this is like Fuckface McGee's like final like fuck you. Like he'll like if he's going down, he's taking on with them.
So Mason has already proven
wonder
that
if
he
he's a
uses the
warlock.
7 deadly sins, and we've already found
Ah.
one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Which one did we find?
We
I don't know
found
what
gluttony.
I don't know what y'all are talking about. That's insane.
this is wrath,
This is wrath, yeah.
That's my idea. Except this is wrath.
and that's
No,
why
that's-
he was so angry.
Mhm. So for now, we don't
Interesting.
fuck with
We
this
should
Yep,
thing.
maybe
nope,
store
nope.
this. Maybe we should store this in the place, like in our dimension. I don't think that we should have this anywhere near us, but still keep it safe.
Is there still like a? Cause didn't the house have like a little back room that Morgana kept a ton of like her magic items in? Cause like isn't our cabin like her old cabin?
Yes, so your cabin is her old cabin. She would have like a safe room of sorts.
Yeah.
Like she took her shit out of it, but like there is a room where you could like safely, like depending on how powerful it is, it could break out if it was left to its own devices. But right now, as it's in the iron flask, that's entire purpose is to keep it in there.
Yeah.
You'd be pretty okay so long as somebody just didn't go in and unstopper it.
Okay. Yeah, like I'm envisioning
that away.
like in The Conjuring, you know, the couple like in their house they have basically a museum, but it's like all haunted objects.
Yeah.
It's like the freaking doll in a glass case.
This, yeah,
Oh,
fucking
I know.
Zach,
It's based on a real
yeah,
story, but yeah.
Zach whatever's museum.
No, it's not Zach's museum.
As you guys are debating best courses of next actions, Caligus, your little wristwatch made of blue and gold metal just kind of. Caligus, shall I prepare the ship?
That
The
would
captain
be
now, Calgus?
wonderful. I am the captain now.
Exactly.
As you
This-
say that, designation, Caligus, captain.
Hell yeah. Is there anybody else alive on the ship currently?
Current prisoner hold 1, Fletcher.
Hey!
Let her go.
I'll go down there. Yeah, I'll go let her out. I'll go let her out. Yeah.
Are you sure? I can automate the
Oh
door.
no, I can go do it. I can go do it.
Oh my god.
It's no
No,
problem.
I can do
but
it. It's okay. It's okay.
You
I can do it. No, I can do it. Yep.
aye, Captain.
Thank you. Showboats.
I have like the perfect
Bro.
music playing right now too, by the way.
Um,
Music has been on point tonight.
You go down to the prisoners' quarters, which it's more of a brig, so it's more of like to contain sailors who've acted out. So it's actually pretty decent down here. It's just like slightly like Spartan rooms. And one of the rooms you see Fletcher kind of curled up into a ball, just muttering in the corner. And as like your footfalls start to fall, you just see her from behind herself. Fuck yourself.
Is that really a way to greet an old friend?
I don't have any fucking. And as she kind of like flips up, she's like, "Oh, took long enough."
Well, as you can
Damn.
see, and I'll just kind of like open up my chest, and you can just see all the gears and shit moving. Some stuff happened.
Roll me an insight check, Calgus.
23.
There's a visible pause as you like open up your chest, and then there's an even longer pause as it's just fucking clockwork.
As I can see, had a little bit of trouble.
Ah. Well, I didn't think I'd ever say it, but it's good to see you.
I'm glad you're alive. And I'll.
I'm not. You know what they've been feeding us? Fucking moldy bread. It's bullshit.
Must be nice to eat, huh?
I did not hit her.
I did not.
As you and Fletcher kind of start your typical
Yeah.
banter back
I'll
and forth
open
a
up.
little bit,
Yep.
Fletcher has joined the crew.
I need you
As
to
you-
know that the song that I had playing, Brandon, as you like started your conversation with her, is called Derp Nugget.
You guys gather the supplies you need, you loot the bodies, you get onto the ship, and you feel the arcane engines start to whir up and spin up, and all across the ship you hear, "All bodies on deck, all bodies on deck. We will be departing presently. What is my course?"
What is the course, team?
What was our plan again?
Well, we have multiple.
So,
Yeah, there's a couple.
to retouch base a little bit, because it's been many months, there was a couple of plans in place. So the first plan was to capture the Suriname, which you have now successfully done.
Mhm.
This thing is essentially a flying fortress with cannons, ballista, food quarters, a magic forge, and all the trappings to keep you guys satiated.
And weren't we just gonna like destroy the port?
You also know that the coronation is in play. As you guys are looking through papers, you find orders for the Suriname to return to Manos for the coronation. That is supposed to be happening in a couple weeks' time.
Guys, I can disguise myself to look like
Oh, the
It
true
se-
sight.
Dumbass.
It seems
Yeah.
like
True sight, yeah.
Dunlass ignored these summons, but the summons are addressed to the entire aerial fleet. So, what this means is the entire aerial fleet will be in one place for a very short period of time. You guys have a mobile fortress that has an invitation to the coronation. The plan, as I understood it originally, was to bombard and destroy the aerial fleet, or at least cripple it, so then you
Mhm.
could go to the other corners of Knorr, raise an army and a rebellion, and
Yes.
challenge the Emperor of Menos.
Yep, that's coming back to me now.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, Calgus has the kobolds and their undercity, and there's also many other people who would like to ally themselves
The
with a
kingdom.
flying fortress.
Yeah,
Do
which
you think the fairies would?
If you brought the flying fortress into Fairy, a lot of fairies can fly, but a flying fortress on the side of Tatiana could potentially swing the war.
Because I have that thing where she can also like summon me, right?
You
Because I
can
know that
go.
already can, but there is that whole thing too about like me being able to like go to her.
You can
That
go
was
to
we
her.
used it once, didn't? Wasn't it like a?
No, it's just like I have that connection to her because I'm one of her knights
Correct.
now.
Correct.
Oh yeah.
It's limited, but yes, you could
Or
essentially.
something like this.
You could go back to her. Yes.
If I like, because if I influence her to be like, hey, this could be like one step closer to getting rid of Ilianos, which is like something
Yeah.
they've been worried about.
Well,
if I
and
use
she
that as
knew about
incentive.
this plan, didn't she? We talked through
Mm.
this with her, and
A
then
bit.
she
Yep.
Yeah.
You talked
got
to
us out
Tifu
of the
about it
yeah,
and
yeah,
Dark
yeah.
But now that
yes.
but now that we have the ship, like,
Mm-hmm.
also I think probably Calgus would probably have to go back to the Undercity to round up the kobolds and to the dwarves and everyone down there and rile them up. But I don't know if that would be before or after the aerial bombardment. Because I feel like we need the Undercity and the kobolds because they're very, very well equipped in a lot of things.
Is there a way for you to get into the Undercity from far enough outside the city? Because, like, I feel like as soon as
Yes.
the ship comes in, like, we're gonna have to shoot. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah, no, I can get in pretty far
Okay.
out of the city. There's a lot of tunnels that lead into it. Right, Mason?
Yes.
I totally forgot that my thing is like Knight of the Summer Court Champion of Tatiana. Such a cool fucking title.
But yes. There are other entrances to the Undercity. You could park the fortress a ways away. It is rather big, so it's one of those things where you have to park a ways away and go on foot for a little bit to the Undercity. But, you know, nothing has to happen before anything else. But you are in a timeline where it'd probably be prudent to, as Phalanx is doing currently, set sail.
yeah.
Yeah.
We can talk to Valencia too to see what connections she has.
Because of the like difference between like time between planes, would it be smart for me to like while they're traveling to go there and then just have Artie summon me back?
The one thing though is what felt like 2 weeks to us was 5 months.
I know. That's the issue I'm having.
So like, here, hang on.
I'm like trying to do the math of like
I'm gonna do the math real quick.
So, the other thing to consider is why go talk to Tatiana? Like, yes, you have the ship, but unless you're bringing the ship to Tatiana, it doesn't
True.
actually benefit her. because she would most likely, Iris, you think she would want to use the ship to launch an attack on King Oberon, who is also Iliano's Pathenta. That's
So
what
we
she
almost,
would want to
yeah.
do. It's not saying that can't happen after the bombardment, but also who's to say that this magic would allow you to bring a fucking flying fortress to Tatiana? Like, what you understand currently is like it's more of a you transport yourself and maybe your closest companions,
Right.
but transporting like a fucking aerial ship is probably a little past.
Right.
what
No,
you're
I
able
was
to
like
do.
thinking about like going and talking to her myself and see if there's any way that we could get them to our plane.
Yeah, it would be like 10 to 11 times more time, is what happened to us last time.
Right.
So, like, what would feel like an hour could potentially
Be like 10 hours. Right.
Not a bad idea. I like where your head's at, Mika. However, I think
Right.
this is where we're going to wrap up session, is
Yeah.
as the Suriname takes off under new captainship, Gunner Fletcher is checking the cannons, Valencia Stormbringer is recovering, and the rest of the party is searching your new fortress home. We're going to end session as it takes off and starts heading back towards Manos.
Perfect.
What I'm going to ask from all of you is, as we wrap up session here, one room in the fortress that you would like to see, that your character would like.
Forge.
Magic Forge already exists, but
Oh, I see. I thought you meant like go and see it.
Oh, you can go and see it, but my point is, this thing is so vast. Like an alchemy room, the Magic Forge, a weapons room,
I want
a
to see the
spy
weapon
master
room.
room. Like, there's tons of rooms. What's a room that your character would like included onto this ship? Because you guys also have a crew of about 30 tin soldiers.
I know what I want. I want a room for Artie to be able to craft my fucking potions.
Alchemy room, copy.
Yes.
But just think about it. You don't have to have that answer now, and we'll just fire some answers to me at some point, and we'll get those added into the ship.
Sounds good. Yuki.
I might go back on that if I can think of anything better, but like in my mind immediately I was
Ow!
just like drugs.
Hey, Chelsea.
Yeah, sorry, Yuki's going after my feet.
What the fuck do you mean think of them like fours?
Okay, so, ow! Here, let me end. Well, I don't have to end. Yuki! Jesus! Hang on. Mason, can you send me the link so that I can show Brandon what I'm talking about?
Yes, I will read
Okay,
it.
1 second.
Like, what the fuck do you mean fours? Think of them like fours. Like fours? Or like fours?
I was thinking like in a box. If she's
Like-
thinking about fours.
Just fucking in
I
the
don't
circle.
know.
Sorry, I had to get my spray bottle because my cat was attacking my feet.
When you say fours, do you mean 1, 2, 3, 4?
Hang
She's
on.
muted quick, hold up.
Oh, sorry, I accidentally bumped it.
Or like the greater 4, like a 4 by 4 and 16
Here.
total squares? Or do you mean a 2 by 2?
I mean like a 2 by 2.
Yep.
But one is an empty space. So, and it's like, think of it in fours, but also here.
This was fucked up, Mason.
Are we still streaming?
Yeah, I suppose I could end the stream first. Let me end the stream first, and then I'll explain to Brandon what I meant. Alright. Thanks for coming, y'all.
Mason,
Because
you
it-
had me thoroughly convinced that Michelle had a puzzle box there. I'm not gonna lie.
So here's the thing.